Gambit is coming to the MCU. Kevin Feige said before that the Marvel Cinematic Universe X-Men will be completely different from the Fox X-Men, which means that they're not all going to be introduced in one movie, but instead be introduced slowly, one or a few at a time, building up to one of the larger team-up style movies that the MCU is known for. It's also been rumored that the X-Men would be mostly Disney Plus shows that will all come together in team-up movies with the Avengers or as the X-Men, and the Gambit show seems to confirm this. Marvel's also planning a revival of sorts for the original 90s X-Men animated series. Gambit, the movie that never was. When Fox owned the rights to the X-Men, Channing Tatum pitched a Gambit solo movie, but after constantly being pushed back and getting taken on and off the slate, it was finally cancelled. But all is not lost, as insider Mikey Sutton claims that Gambit is coming to the MCU in the form of a Disney Plus show. He said that Gambit will appear in the movies, but there's no solo film being discussed. What they see for him is a TV series set in the MCU for Disney Plus. The tone talked about is a modern western, a mutant maverick if you will, with sly wit and gritty action enveloped by a New Orleans flavor. Rogue is also supposed to appear in the show, and she was even rumored to be the main villain in Captain Marvel 2. But both this show and Captain Marvel 2 are a long ways away, so we'll have to wait. But it does make sense that if she's rumored to be a villain in the future, that she'll also appear in the show, as she's Gambit's lover. However, Channing Tatum for now is completely out of the picture. Mikey said they're supposedly looking for a younger Harrison Ford type, a charmer who's a little rough around the edges, and although Tatum isn't old, he might not be willing to commit to the character for the next 10 to 15 years like Marvel wants. Either way, we'll have to wait a while to see the show, especially with the current delays, and Kevin Feige previously said the characters are a few years away. Apparently, the 90s X-Men animated series on Disney Plus is getting a ton of views, which led to the creation of new X-Men avatars, and it may be getting a sequel of some sorts. The art features updated versions of the characters that resemble the look from the 90s show, including Professor X, Magneto, Cyclops, Wolverine, Rogue, Storm, Beast, Gambit, Jubilee, and Jean Grey. The argument is, why would Disney go through all the trouble of creating new art for something that's so old? They could simply use existing art to promote the show and wouldn't have to spend any money. Well, then they must be making a new show, a sequel, or new episodes. Last year, the original writers pitched Disney on the idea of continuing the series, saying that the one thing we'd like to do more than anything else is continue where we left off. But this wouldn't be the first time an animated series would be resurrected by Disney. They brought back Star Wars: The Clone Wars for a final season. What's ironic though, is that when the X-Men animated series launched over 25 years ago, it suffered from numerous problems. It was delayed to the cost of $1 million, and Marvel almost pulled the show. But what saved it was that it was getting a lot of views, and it looks like the same thing is happening again, with people having more free time and getting a sense of nostalgia rewatching the show. Kevin Feige is also reportedly a fan of the series, so he must have given them the green light to continue. Let me know in the comments if you remember watching the show as a kid, you're watching it for the first time now, or if you're re-watching it. And also, let me know what mutant or X-Men you want to appear in a Disney Plus show in the future. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.